Hey traders, welcome to another weekly market prediction video. If you are new, then this video is going to be very beneficial for you because in this video we're going to show you guys how to spot major levels of structure that we use to trade around. And even if you're intermediate or advanced in your trading, this video is still going to be extremely beneficial because we're going to show you guys on the top 5 major pairs the levels of structure that we're paying attention to and also how we pointed these levels out for trading opportunities. So if that sounds like it's something that could be a benefit to your trading, we do a video like this each and every week. Click that subscribe button down below the video to the right hand side and the notification bell to be alerted when we come out with those. Click that like button for me while the intro and disclaimer roll, and I will see you guys directly after. Okay traders, let's go ahead and start off here on the euro dollar. So on the euro dollar, last week we talked about this pair and we said that we had definitely been in a downtrend since about April. That's pretty easy to recognize. We pulled back, got this move down here, pulling back with a lower high, and at the time of the video last week we had pulled back to about right here, and we thought this could be the lower high on this descending wedge breakout pattern. That's not what happened though, but another prediction we had was that we could see this market push down and then pop back up around to this 118 handle number right here, the even handle number. And that's what we've gotten so far, is a push back up into that 118 even area. We got right below it and the market started to push down since then. So what we're waiting on now is to see if we can actually get a push into that area. It's not really important that we know exactly what the market's going to do right here and right now. What's important is being prepared when the market gets to a level that you're going to be paying attention to. So the level we're going to be paying attention to is around 118, between that and our red line here. This is where we want to see the market get into, and once we get up here, that's when we can start thinking about ways to enter to possibly ride this the rest of the way down back to support in this little period of consolidation we're having now on the euro dollar. So that's kind of what we're expecting here. And guys, the reason for this zone, the reason for this red line, our whole resistance level here, is it's pretty easy to see why we want to pay attention to this area for possible resistance, and that's because it's been resistance in the past here. It's also been support in the past here, and it's been resistance and support looking left. So multiple times this level's been used as resistance and support. If the market gets to that level again, we could possibly see it being used in the same way. So that's what we're waiting for here on the euro dollar, and that's our first prediction of the video. Next, we're going to take a look at the dollar yen. Let's go ahead and go to that pair. Here on the dollar yen, this market putting in a pretty convincing looking wedge pattern here to the high side, looking for this breakout to push us up to around 112, and that's honestly kind of what we're expecting out of this market throughout this week. We may get another slight pullback, then that breakout. And of course, there's always the possibility that we could come lower, but when it comes to what we're expecting at this moment is a breakout above this level. Now, there's just as much of a chance as this market using this area as resistance and pushing down from this level. That's just not what I'm going to be trading based around. So it's better when trading to put yourself in a position where you're either going to be going long based on whatever you use, structure, a moving average, whatever it is, based on either long trades or short trades. And for the dollar yen, based on what I'm seeing right now, I'm putting myself in position for long trades out of this pair. And that's what we'll be looking at for this week here on the dollar yen, is waiting again for this possible breakout of our wedge pattern. Next up, we'll take a look at the dollar Swiss. And this is a pair that we actually had a pretty good prediction on last week. Last week we talked about this pair and said that we could possibly see it push down into the 0.9853 level. I'll go ahead and actually play that clip, but as you can see, as soon as we touch that 0.9859 area, we got a push up, and this push up was over 100 pips. And we talked last week about a pretty good counter trend bounce being if you can get about 100 pips out of a market. So let's go ahead and play that clip, and I'll be right back afterwards. All right, guys, so as you can see in that clip, we were talking about this level being support and the market popping up after hitting that. Currently, still this very similar analysis to what we had last week on this pair. We're still in this period of consolidation, so we're either waiting on the market to get up to 0.9975 or go back down to 0.9859 once more. At those levels, we'll be looking for long trades off the bottom, short trades off the top, and if we get breakouts through either of these levels, waiting on that pullback to structure either way, whether that be to the high side or low side here on the dollar Swiss. So again, guys, it's not very important to know exactly what the market's going to do from where it is right now. What's more important is preparing yourself for a possible situation. So we know possible situations for the dollar Swiss is it either goes lower or goes higher. So your question needs to be, what am I going to do once it does that? Once it goes lower, do I have a level that looks to be major support? Once it goes higher, is there a place I could short the market as major resistance? Those are the questions you really need to be asking yourself. So that was our analysis here on the dollar Swiss. What we're going to look at next is the pound dollar. Here on this pair, we just now bounced off this resistance level. So something we could see is this market head down lower, possibly making it all the way back to 1.305. So if we get a retest of this daily structure level at 1.3339, right around 1.34, if we get a retest of that area, then we're going to be looking for possible short opportunities from that area. If we get a break above structure resistance out here, then we're going to be waiting for a pullback into our blue line, followed by a possible long trade. So that's what we're looking for here on the pound dollar. Let's go ahead and move on now to our final pair. We're going to take a look at the Aussie dollar. All right, guys, similar to the pound dollar, on the Aussie dollar here, we've just bounced off a major level of resistance. This was also resistance and support, looking left multiple times. As you can see here, though, we have two tests at this area, and also we have trend on our side. Let's zoom this chart out just a little bit and talk about that. So when I say we have trend on our side, what I mean is look at this market. We've been going down for a while now, and here, just to show you guys an example of it, we have lower lows followed by lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low, complex pullback going into a lower high, lower low. This could indeed be that lower high, and we could see a continuation of trend pushing down to at least retest 0.733 or all the way down to 0.7171. With that being the case, what we're looking for on the Aussie dollar right now is going to be shorting opportunities, especially if we get a retest of this resistance level we have in our black line, or even if we get a push up to our blue line at 0.75 even. If either one of those things happen, then what we're going to be doing is looking for shorting opportunities at these levels, and if we see this market push down, we can look for counter trend bounces off 0.733, and if we get lower than that, the next place we'll look for counter trend bounces around 0.72. Alright guys, so there was a breakdown of the top 5 major pairs. There was a few hints into how you can use major levels of structure to incorporate with a trading strategy that you have to hopefully make it a better trading strategy. If you enjoyed that video, make sure that you like and subscribe, because we come out with videos like this each and every week. And if it could be beneficial for your trading, then why not, right? It's free. So go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and click that like button for me. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but if it is the day that we released it, then tonight at midnight, some major sales we have going on are going to end. So if you want to learn more about some of our paid content, we have a program called the EAP Training Program. I'll list some of the things that are included in that program, along with a couple of testimonials from traders who are in that program currently on the screen. But in this program, you can receive training all the way from beginner to advanced. So even if you are a complete beginner, this will have everything you need. And if you're more advanced, we still go over very advanced strategies and trading techniques that can be a real benefit to your trading. And whether you're brand new or you've been searching for a while now on YouTube and other free avenues for trading education, one of the most important things I learned is that taking a shortcut by following someone who's already done what you want to do is always a good idea. Every time I've wanted to learn something, I found that doing it on my own, while possible, will take much, much longer, while doing it with someone mentoring me or doing it through some kind of training course has always sped the progress up dramatically. So if you're interested in speeding up the process, and if you're tired of scouring through YouTube videos to try to find the best free educational content, then feel free to check out what's included in the EAP Training Program, and feel free to take advantage of those discounts before midnight tonight, July 11th. But even if you don't decide to take part in that, I still want to wish you the best of luck in all your future trades. Check out some of our other free content here on YouTube. We have plenty of it, and it's all extremely valuable. So check all that out by typing in the trading channel on the YouTube search bar, and I'll see you guys in the next video.